It is green, like the green in my background. Bitcoin is on the freaking move. It just broke 52,000 and we have a pullback here. Why is this? Ethereum hit almost 2,800 and it is looking like it is going to hit 3,000 before April, and Bitcoin probably is going to shoot to 60,000 before the halving, and we'll see a good pullback here. What is going on? Well, inflation. Inflation essentially went down briefly for January compared to December, and that's sort of why this is all happening. Interest rates have barely gone down, so that's really the influx. And yes, we have a lot of selling pressure previously from these big wigs on the ETFs for Bitcoin. They wanted to get in at a better price, and they got in at $38,000 right around here, because they were selling so much from Grayscale. And now we have this giant wick here, but you can tell that if I draw a trend line, we are getting a pullback right where we essentially should. It's going to be hard to break through this realm right here. I definitely see a small pullback. Where would that pullback be to? Well, it's either going to be down to 48,000 again, or worst case scenario, it is going to 44,000. But I do believe that that is something that we need to look for so that you don't have the fear of missing out. You start thinking about, hey, where can I get in? Because I am on the weekly chart here. So this is going to look quite a bit, not as, I would say not as big as if, let's say, I go on the daily. The daily, it's going to look like a much bigger move here because boom, 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 up to 60,000. Here, let me change that in there. Looks way more gnarly. We're in this range here, and hey, that's where my line dropped. If we end up dropping back down there again, well, that is really roughly into the bottom of the range here for this area. And right now, for crypto fear and greed index, everyone is getting greedy. So we're essentially at extreme greed. And right there, what is the saying with Warren Buffett? Is when there's blood in the streets, you get greedy. And then when everyone else is greedy, you get scared. So right now is potentially a moment to try to get a little bit scared. Could I be wrong? 100%. I just recently opened up different trades and I closed them out this morning because I got in on the pullback. We got to 50,000 before, and I got in on the pullback on both my Ethereum and Bitcoin trades here. Yes, I had a trade before, but I didn't make a video about it because my other channel's been blown up, so I haven't been doing as much with this crypto channel, but I want to keep doing this. It's just how much time is there in a day? So right now, what am I looking at to get back in? Well, I just told you, I'm looking at trying to see a pullback to that 48,000 to potentially 44,000 worst case scenario. It depends on how much I'm going to bet. If we get a pullback to that 44, I'm going to bet quite a bit more than if we get to the 48 and see somewhat of a bounce. But this is all happening because of inflation data, and please be aware that the RSI is oversold. It can stay oversold for a while, as it has in the past. Like here, we can stay oversold for a while before we dump, right? Here's another thing. Here's oversold, and we just boom, 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 went higher and higher. But yeah, do I think there's going to be a significant pullback? Potentially. I'm really shooting for the 48 or something. Just a quick little rug pull, quick little wick down there so that I can get those limit orders filled, because I really would like to see 48,000. And here, let me just double check, because after this, I am putting in those limit orders. And that's really going to be right around, I'd be safe to be 48.5 to 9. Anyway, this is Johnny Crypto here to help you guys make some money. So hit that subscribe button if you like this content. I'm going to continue to put up weekly updates, and I'll go live here for trading every so often. Till next time, thank you.